The next question says, in addition to raising money, the government imposes excise taxes to 1. Protect manufacturers of specific products, 2. Encourage the use of specific products, 3. Discourage the use of specific products, or 4. Protect consumers from specific products. So the first thing we have to understand here is, what is an excise tax? And so an excise tax is normally a tax that is levied on certain types or categories of goods or services. By definition, it is going to raise money because it's a tax. So anytime you buy an item that is being excise taxed, the price will include a portion of money that will go to the government, not to the seller. And that's the tax component. So that's what they mean by in addition to raising money. But what's the other reason? Why is this a tax imposed on certain goods? Why do you not impose it on all goods? That's a really big question with excise taxes. And the answer will tell us which one of these answer choices is correct. So A says to protect manufacturers of specific products. And so what they're thinking of here is not an excise tax, but a tariff or an import tax, right? Where you tax the importation of foreign goods. That's what you would do to protect manufacturers. That's not what we're doing here with excise taxes. 2 says encourage the use of specific products. But again, it's a tax. It's negative incentive, right? We're wanting people to basically consume less of this good by increasing the price of the good artificially with a tax. And so we're not encouraging use of specific products, we're discouraging use of those products. And that's where we get to answer choice 3, the discouraging of the use of specific products. This is the best answer here because that's the exact purpose of an excise tax. If you look at the goods that the government imposes excise taxes on, you have goods like cigarettes, you have goods like alcohol. These are goods that government believes there's a societal interest in discouraging their use. And so the excise tax is not saying you can't buy these goods. It's simply saying if you want to buy these goods, you're going to have to pay a little bit more money. And as the law of demand tells us, if we increase the price of certain goods, we're going to decrease the quantity demanded, right? So that's the goal of an excise tax. So 3 is the best answer here, but let's take a look at question 4 just to make sure. And 4 says protect consumers from specific products, but again, it's not a mandate of that you stop using specific products. It's not a regulation that bans specific products. It's merely a negative incentive to artificially inflate the price so that the quantity demanded goes down. So discourage is a better word to use here. And so 3 is going to be the right answer. So let's take a look at the previous tutor's answer. The previous tutor also said 3, and they say that an excise tax is a type of indirect tax that is levied on specific goods at the time of manufacturing. An excise duty is levied on a narrow range of goods, and the burden is transferred by the sellers to buyers of the goods. It is a heavy proportion of the market price of the goods. Excise duties are imposed by the government to discourage the use of specific goods, such as the imposition of excise duty on tobacco or alcohol. It is often used as a deterrent to the use of hazardous substances such as drugs and/or to prevent environmental damage by making environmentally harmful activities expensive, such as the use of fossil fuels. And so the last example here, an excise tax on fossil fuels, is again a better idea of why 3 is a better answer than 4, right? You're not protecting consumers from fossil fuels, you're protecting the environment from fossil fuels. And so 4 is a little bit narrower of a way of viewing excise taxes than the way it's actually implemented in real life. So 3 is the best answer here. This is a great answer. I want to say, good job, good answer. And we can mark that as correct. Let's move on to the next question.